Hi there, this is Gist Nigeria. Coming up on the program. Turbulent skies, Forex crisis rocks Nigeria's aviation sector as operators hope for safe landing. Also, rethinking waste. Nigerian school kids turn plastic waste to impressive artistic pieces. Plus, raising the bar. Senegalese entrepreneur meets community demands through water vending. And
hello, I'm Adiola Obagun. Check me out.
The ex-banker empowering ceramists while providing wellness classes to spread the joy of pottery. It's good to have you join us here again on Gist Nigeria, brought to you by the BBC and Channels Television. And here on the program, we give fresh perspectives to stories making the rounds on social media. I am Uwali Fakile. Let's start with our top story. Today, the Nigerian aviation industry seems to be flying with a misfiring engine and in a turbulent sky. Nigeria's foreign exchange and aviation fuel crisis are crippling the sector, and some local and international key players are already grounding their services. At the receiving end are passengers who now pay so much to buy tickets. In this report, I find out how we got here and what must be done urgently to address the problems. An announcement that sent shockwaves into a key sector, especially for international travelers. The industry has been reeling since the emergence of COVID-19. This planned exit is the latest installment of troubles with aviation in Nigeria. At the heart of the problem is skyrocketing price of jet fuel propelled by a yawning Forex deficit. With an estimated population of over 200 million people, Nigeria is expectedly one of Africa's largest markets for air travel. But a Forex crisis and a shortage of aviation fuel has thrown the industry into turbulence.
We can't even produce Jet A1, and now we are being forced to buy Jet A1 refined outside Nigeria at the cost of the current exchange rate.
What triggered this current Forex crisis was 2020 and the fact that international or global trade froze at some point, and we could not get the regular FX inflows from traders and foreign investors.
The shortage means Nigeria has restricted access to foreign currency for imports. Foreign investors who want to repatriate profits back to their home countries are unable to do so due to this scarcity. Last week, Emirates Airlines said it was pulling out of Nigeria from September 1st over $90 million of its trapped funds.
They have been trying as best they could via the IATA, via banks, via CBN, via every avenue that they could possibly do to try and get some understanding and get some consideration made. They even offered to pay for fuel in Naira so that would limit their exposure to dollars in a scarce Forex environment. And so it's been going on for quite a while.
Airline funds have been trapped since last quarter of last year till now, and the funds are growing.
British Airways has already reduced its flight frequencies to Nigeria. On Thursday, August 18th, the airline informed passengers of an imminent hike in the cost of flight tickets. In a strongly worded Twitter thread, the International Air Transport Association, IATA, says the amount of airline money blocked from repatriation by the Nigerian government grew to $464 million in July. So, what exactly are trapped funds and how do they happen? International airlines operating overseas are duty-bound to return their earnings to their home countries in foreign currency. The airlines sell their flight tickets in Naira at the IATA-approved rate, hoping to convert these earnings to dollars at CBN rates. But the major challenge with this arrangement is the current scarcity of dollars at the official rate. It then means airlines are either forced to go to the parallel market and run at a loss, or wait until they are able to do so at the official markets.
Every 2 weeks or so, through the IATA platform, the travel agents need to remit this money to the international airlines because it is not their money.
Not that their money is with the government, yeah? Their money is in their accounts domiciled in Nigeria, but that account that their money is in Naira.
The fact that somebody has money in a bank account because of an agreement that they had, the bilateral air service agreement with Nigeria, which says that they have to sell in local currency, but gives them the ability to convert and repatriate on demand those funds. And then when they try to repatriate or convert and repatriate, you know, they're given basically stories.
Received some notification from some airlines, which we have escalated to the Honorable Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, and I'm quite aware he's making many efforts, and with his fellow minister, the Minister of Finance, and also with the Governor of Central Bank, working out mechanisms where this issue can be resolved. And this matter has been also carried to the higher level of the government.
And the domestic front, aero contractors suspended all flights in July, citing a challenging operating environment. That same month, the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority granted Dana Air for failing a safety and financial health audit. And in May, a number of domestic airlines threatened to suspend flights due to soaring price of jet fuel. That situation was avoided with a temporary fix that doesn't seem to be holding.
And you see, whether you fly or you don't fly, while you're struggling with your rent, you're struggling with your staff salaries, your maintenance is a function of not just cycle or hours of flight every year, but also a function of calendar, which means at the end of 12 month or 24 month or 18 month or 6 month, you must go for certain checks, whether you fly the aircraft or you don't fly the aircraft. So the airlines are really, really struggling.
It's like a double whammy, really. So they are in a very bad predicament that there's like 38% of capacity being utilized.
We hope as soon as the Dangote petroleum refinery comes fully on stream, and they start producing Jet A1, she'll have a stable supply of Jet A1 to meet the needs of Nigeria, and that protects us from the unpredictability of the international market.
Nigeria is facing mounting security challenges, making the roads unsafe for travel. The recent train attack in Kaduna is also scaring many passengers off the rails. This means many travelers are left with little or no option than to pay through their noses for air tickets. The aviation industry is key for global business. The sector creates economic growth, jobs, and facilitates international trade and tourism. Experts worry that the consequences of the situation on the Nigerian economy might be dire, if not urgently addressed.
With reduced capacity, that means that fares are going to be higher. And that with fares higher, it means that less people will be able to travel. Less people traveling will have a knock-on impact on everything.
For both parties, it will be a loss, because for Nigeria, when there are lots of global airlines coming in, then it supports trade.
How then does Nigeria get out of the woods?
Focus on the things that can give you low winds, right? What are the things that can give us the dollar that we are actually looking for? And put money there, short-term wins. Once you start getting that flow, then you begin to fill all the holes or the obligations that you have. But if we keep hammering on the current basket of revenue that we have, someone is going to lose out.
Let's stop being a dependent country. Let's be a producing country. That's the way out.
We truly and badly need foreign exchange.
Godwin Emefiele, Central Bank Governor, says the CBN is doing all it can.
The Central Bank of Nigeria has been confronted with rising demand for foreign exchange for both goods, services, and other needs. With this unabating demand, the bank has been working to manage both demand and supply side to meet the foreign exchange obligations in Nigeria.
The Naira has been in a free fall against the dollar as Nigeria's foreign exchange from crude continues to dwindle. Government is also burdened with the high cost of subsidizing fuel for local consumption, reducing government earnings. The aviation industry serves as a buffer to these economic stressors, and experts believe It should be rescued before a total collapse. A sector in crisis indeed. To join the conversation on Twitter, tweet to us at Gist Nigeria TV. Would like to hear from you.